Hello everyone. Today we will answer the questions from the lesson Life of a Gymnast. Fill in the blanks with the correct words from the brackets. 1. The poet considered chalk as her makeup. 2. The poet used her fingers as her comb. 3. The poet's morning staple were headstands. 4. Her grips were her best friends. 5. She believed that laos and tape were worth more than silver and chrome. 6. For the poet, the low bar was made for scars. Answer the following questions given below in your own words. 1. Why does the poet repeatedly say, I grew up? The poet repeatedly says, I grew up in the poem to convey that her training has contributed in her growth. Her coaches played a significant role in her growing up and becoming the person that she is. 2. Who were a part of the poet's family? The poet's gymnast coaches were a part of her family. Her coaches made the difficult training sessions much easier for the poet. 3. Why did the poet have chalk as makeup? The poet used chalk for a better grip. The poet's hands and face were often marked with chalk powder. That's why she says that she used chalk as her makeup. 4. What was the poet's relationship with her teammates? The poet had a very friendly relationship with her teammates. They giggled, chatted, and played together while practicing. They fought over beams, but they also loved each other. 5. What were her best friends? What ritual did they have to undergo to become her best friends? The poet's best friends were her grips, which she wore on her hands during practice. In order to become her best friends, they had to be stained by cuts and rips. 6. How does the poet convey to the reader that she enjoyed her training and the people surrounding her? The poet tells the readers about the good times and difficulties of her training. Injuries and obstacles were a part of it. She also adds that fun and laughter were also as much a part of her training. She loved her teammates and her coaches were like family to her. The poet mentions how her training comprised of giggling, playing, lounging, and chatting with her teammates. These things imply that she enjoyed her training and the people around her. 7. What difficulties were part of her everyday routine? Injuries, fear, and obstacles were part of the poet's everyday routine. She could not have a practice without running into the vault and hurting herself in the process. What value did the poet learn in the process of her training? In the process of her training, the poet learned that skills, routines, medals, and scores are not as great as your passion and the memories created while pursuing that passion. She also says that the values and the lessons which stay inside a sportsman are more important than success. What does the above line tell us about the poet? The above lines tell us that the poet was well trained and was very good at what she did. Were the poet's practice sessions always without fault? No, the poet's practice sessions were not always without fault. She would often run into the vault and hurt herself during practice. What were a part of the poet's practice session every day? Injuries, fear, and obstacles were a part of the poet's practice sessions every day. Skills, routines, scores, medals, these things are all great. Was the poet satisfied with the things listed above? What, according to her, was more important than the things listed above? No, the poet was not satisfied with the things listed above. According to her, the passion and memories created during the journey of her training were more important than these things. What was true for the poet? For the poet, what one sees through the mind's eye was truer than what the eyes see. See, what interesting view does the poet refer to later? The interesting view that the poet refers to later is the view of life from the perspective of a gymnast. With this, we come to the end of our video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and keep supporting us.